What's up, all you bunnies, rabbits, and hares?
This is our preview of the new game, Carrots.
Carrots is a take-that investment card play style game,
where your goal is to collect the most carrots.
Each player starts off with their own unique rabbit character.
And each rabbit character has their own unique ability that can be used throughout the game.
Carrots is a turn-based game, and on each turn, players can choose one of three actions to take. They can draw a card, they can gamble, or they can invest their carrots in the bank.
If you draw a card, you have a choice to choose between steal a card, farm, or the rabbit hole card.
If you play a steal card, you can steal carrots from other players.
If you play the farm card, at a later turn you can collect carrots from the harvest.
And if you play a rabbit hole card, there are lots of different special abilities that you can have that you can use throughout the game.
If you decide to gamble, you can place some carrots on this board as your bet, and then roll the 10-sided dice twice. And whatever numbers it lands on will determine if you win, if you lose, or if nothing happens.
If you choose to invest carrots in the bank, on your next turn, you'll get carrots back as interest. The more carrots you put in, the more you'll get out.
The game continues until either one of the decks are out of cards, or all the carrots are gone from the harvest.
The player with the most carrots at the end of the game wins. This is the prototype version of the game, and we were given this game by the creators, QJAX Games, so that we could create this preview video. When I first saw the game, I was pretty impressed because I knew it was a prototype, but it's still pretty refined. The artwork is excellent, it's really cute. I love the characters that you get to choose from. There are 5 characters that you choose from, and each one of the characters has their own personality. So you have the gambler, you have the tax collector, you have the farmer, you have the thief, and then you have the insurance broker. So I like that they added a little bit of a story to the game so that while you're playing, you can kind of get into it and take on the role a little bit more.
Whenever we're assigned characters, or we play games where you yourself is your own character, we've talked about this before, I like being unique and having like a special ability. So when I first saw the characters, I was like, all right, cool. They have unique abilities, so I need to look at mine, learn what the rules are real quick, and then see how that can give me the advantage.
We played the game a few times, and some of the characters feel a little stronger than others. Maybe it just depends on the luck of the draw and who's playing and how aggressive they're going to be with the take that actions. The tax collector and the gambler were both much stronger than the farmer and the thief and the insurance broker. If you get one of those 2 characters, you'll probably be a little bit better off than the other 3 characters.
Yeah, when you see what each player is, like for example, if you're the gambler and I'm the farmer, you know right off the bat, like, all right, he's going to be gambling a lot. I probably will take advantage of the farming. So it becomes a little bit predictable there.
There are a lot of different mechanics in the game. So there's a dice rolling, gambling mechanic. You draw a card, play a card mechanic. There's an investment mechanic where you put the carrots in the bank and you get them back on the next turn. So you had a lot of different options to choose from on your turn. And it wasn't just which card deck do I choose from. It's, do I want to pick a card? Do I want to gamble and roll a dice? Do I just want to invest and get more carrots?
So when you decide to draw from any of the decks, it's not just, okay, draw from this one or draw from this one. It's like you have to pay for certain cards. So like the rabbit hole's more expensive, the farming's free, and then to steal is 1 carrot. So if you choose to draw from these, they're not always good. I mean, you can choose to steal, but then you don't steal anything at all, or you could even lose carrots trying to steal from someone else.
Talking a little bit about the gambling mechanic, there are 2 ways to gamble. You can choose to place your bet on which numbers you think you will roll, and that will get you a bigger prize. The second way you could do it is just place a blanket bet and then roll the dice and then see what you get. That's the option that we went with most of the time, because even if you lose your bet, you at least have a better chance at winning than you do at picking the right number.
One of the mechanics I like is that the carrots, they can be recycled as like a resource, but also they can just be thrown away and taken out of the game in general. So like food going bad. So like when you gamble, it's possible you could just lose it all and then now it's taken out of stock and no one can have it. So that's something you kind of have to pay attention to.
I did find that as we were playing the game, towards the middle of the game, once everyone had enough carrots to invest the full 10 in the bank, that was being used a lot, and that was really the main mechanic that everyone was choosing. Because you can't invest in the bank on every turn, but you can invest every other turn. So every other turn, people were up 10 carrots in the bank, and they know on the next turn, they're gonna get 5 back.
So the theming and the story or the lessons about that games teach us, I really enjoy. In this one, it teaches real-world skills such as gambling bad, most of the time, investing good, most of the time. I really like that. I mean, people are always complaining like, oh, they don't teach us this stuff in school and whatnot. Well, it looks like this game is trying to overcome that. Good job.
Overall, I would say that a lot of this game is excellent. The artwork's fun. I like having the characters. Some of the characters are a little stronger than the others. Some of the mechanics are kind of overused versus the other ones. Based on this prototype, I would say that I really enjoyed this game. And if I saw this game up on Kickstarter, I'm pretty sure that I would probably back it. And that was our preview of Carrots.
What'd you think? Does it look like something you want to back? Let us know in the comments below.
If you want to back Carrots on Kickstarter, we'll have the launch date and the link for you in the comments below.
Until next time, I'm Lee.
And I'm Kenny.